Hey there guys, my name's AJ and welcome to the first video of my channel. As you can see from the screen, I'm doing a Pokemon game and my channel will be consisting of many Pokemon walkthroughs. And the reason for this is, I think even though there are some quite very good YouTubers that do provide very good Pokemon walkthroughs, I feel sometimes that you got to get to the point. So for my channel, I want to provide straightforward walkthroughs that just shows to everyone what needs to be happening and what they need to do. So I'll name myself AJ, because there's been so many times when I've gone to play on the VBA, a Pokemon game, I've got to a certain point and I don't know what to do anymore. So I go onto YouTube, look for videos, and I'll be told what to do, and that will be it. There won't be anything instructions, and I'll be left to look at myself, which can be very annoying. So that's why I'm doing my walkthrough, so everyone that can come through, they can look at a nice simple walkthrough, they can get hints, tips, and just know what to do when they come to finish the game. And I'll apologise for the ROM when we walk out, because the original ROM I was working with wouldn't let me fully record. So, and my university internet is a bit dodgy and not letting me go into coolrom.com to get the Pokemon Emerald ROM. So I've had to go and get this one, and I think it's all fine. It's just this little root town which is a bit iffy, but apart from that everything looks alright. So we'll start the clock here, we'll go to 12 PM. There we go. Okay, so Mum will come up and just make sure. So the first tip I'm going to give you, go to your desk here and withdraw this free potion, which will come in very helpful later on. So once that's done, just head down the stairs. Your mum will just say, like, there's a bulletin, but unfortunately you miss it. What a shame. Well, it's not the end of the world. So then you'll be told to go next door to introduce yourself. So if you have a normal Emerald game, the houses will be there, there'll just be grass up there, and this grass here wouldn't be there, so I'm not going to walk in it because I don't know what it's going to be like. So just go into this house here, the mum will see you, she'll approach you, and she'll ask who you are, yada yada yada, just a bit of general chit chat, stuff you don't really need to pay attention to, and you can skip. So you just go upstairs, and you click on the Pokeball here, and the daughter will come running through. Nice and simple. So you'll just do the basic introductions, who you are, yada yada yada. Basic stuff, nothing of real importance. Then they will go onto the desk, doing whatever. Then all you have to do is go outside and head up here, because originally you wouldn't be able to go here because the girl will be blocking you. But now she'll say there's cries up there, so you'll have to go investigate. So here, this help me. And yes, you are seeing it. Professor Birch is being chased by a Zigzagoon, the Cluffy, cute Zigzagoon. So you go into the Pokeball in the bag here, and we'll get some stuff. I think I'm going to choose Treecko, because I think with Emerald it's a combination of the two first proper games I had by myself, Pokemon games. My first one was Pokemon Ruby, and I chose Treecko simply because it looked the coolest. Believe it or not, I was 10 years old, give me a break. So, yeah, that was it. And Treecko was actually the first Pokemon I actually got to level 100 whilst evolving it. So it's got wholesome memories for me. And whilst we're also talking about Pokemon, I think for this game, what I'm going to try and do for my team is, I'm going to try and do two things. As I hold up two fingers there, which you can't see. My first one, just as we get the Pokemon, is that I'm going to try and use some old Pokemon that I used to use in Ruby, because I thought, I'll name Treecko Twig, because there's some really good Pokemon I did use which I really enjoyed. So I want to do that, but also I want to try and use Pokemon that I would personally tend to ignore. And just as you finish, you're told to go to search for me. Move out of the way. So, yeah, I'm going to try and do a bit of both, get a bit of both mixtures in. So I head up to Route 101, Very basic route, nothing of importance here. Just a few Pokemon. While looking at the wild Pokemon, I'm going to suggest this to you. Before you face May, I would personally suggest that you level up your starter, whichever one you choose, to level 6 or 7, preferably 7. Because if you didn't know this, when you go up to May, you'll battle her, and she will choose the starter that's strongest against yours. And by the way, just talk to this guy, hit this person there, and you'll get a free potion, which is very useful. So yeah, so for me, I've chosen the Treecko, so that means May will be choosing a Torchic. If you choose a Mudkip, the water type, you'll face against a Treecko, and if you choose a Torchic, you'll face against Mudkip. So just bear in mind of the type advantage May will have over you, which comes in some effect later on in the game. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a bit of battling, just to get my Treecko up a higher level. It seems to be doing quite a bit of damage for some reason, so hopefully his attack EV is relatively high. If it is, that's quite nice. We'll probably find out now. When you're battling to level up, I would suggest 12. It's not too bad. Quite a good mix. I would personally suggest going up to Route 103, where I am now, and fighting Poochyena, Zigzagoons, and if you can occasionally find them, Wingulls, because they all give. I mean, if you get between level 3 and 4, you're looking at between 20 to 30 XP per battle, which is quite dandy, really, and quite useful. And it just helps move things along faster. I mean, at this stage, I could probably battle May and win, but I might just get up to level 7 just to make things work. So yeah, level 2s you want to try and avoid if you can, because they give about very low experience, which isn't useful per se. But experience, here we go, level 4, this is what you really want. I think a level 4 Poochyena gives you around 27 XP, whilst level 4 Zigzagoon gives you around 31 XP if I'm right, which is very useful actually. I mean for this beginning it's quite a lot, which is useful. And hopefully once I beat this Poochyena, it should put me up to level 7 hopefully, once I get my HP back. Absorb is actually a really useful move for Treecko because 31 XP, there we go. Same for Poochyena. Yeah, Absorb is a very useful move for Treecko, and especially against the first gym, but that'll come at a later point. So, talk to me, and we'll have our first battle. So, here we go then. Like I said, May will have the starter which is strongest against me, which is the Fire type Torchic. And I'll probably, in my later videos, I'll go into more depth about the starters, and in my opinion, who's the better one to go with. Oh, damn it, a critical hit, not good, not good. I'm going to get a couple of Leers in to start off with, to make sure, just so I can get an attacks in, because Absorb is going to do nothing against Torchic really, and it's better for, well, that's quite unfortunate. What a great start to this video. I whited out. So that's what you kind of don't want to do, but hey, sometimes mistakes are better. So we'll try and beat May eventually. I'm such a surprise that it got 2 critical hits on me so quickly. I mean, to get critical hits, they're so rare. Really are rare. Oh, and on a side note, don't battle Wurmple. Unless you're doing the EV training, they're worthless. I can't believe I lost. Oh dear. Oh, and now the one time when you don't want to face wild Pokemon, they all come towards you. It's absolutely typical. Come on, I don't want to face you, Poochyena. Yada 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 yada. That's the one thing, if you wipe out. See, I should have gone to the Pokemon Center, but I'm not sure if that would have worked. I can't exactly remember. But thankfully it's not like a long distance, so it's all relatively easy to get back. So, go on May, let's do this again. And again, I'm going to start off with the 2 Leers, because with Azor being a grass type, it's not going to do much on May at all. So, well, not May, the Torchic. So it's better just to just focus on Leer and Pound for the minute, because once the defense is down a bit, seeing as Twig's attack is quite high, it will make things just a bit more easier, because Pound is a normal type move which in Gen 3 is physical, whilst in Gen 3 all grass type moves are special. So there we go. And 69 XP there, giggity. And May is finally defeated. Whoop whoop. Right. Now, seeing as that took a while, I think I'm going to stop it there. Silly defeat. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one for, well, when we go back to the lab and get a few bits and bobs and start heading off towards the first gym.